I mean, I started when I was 22.
Uh-huh.
I was still a student at the university, finishing my last couple months, and Channel 2 TV, which back then was called TV2, not NewsCenter Maine, but the same group, same two stations. Anyway, they call up, they said, our 11 o'clock anchorman is going on vacation for 2 weeks. Do you want to fill in? I was doing radio. And they said, do you want to fill in? I said, do you mean be on TV? And they said, yeah. I said, well, okay. So I went in. I didn't get paid anything, of course. And I did the 11 o'clock news, the first thing. I sat down, I looked at the camera at the beginning, I looked at it at the end, and the rest of the time I was sitting there reading out of something. I did it for 2 weeks. That was it. A few weeks later, the boss called me up and said, well, we fired that guy. Do you want his job? So the rest is TV history.
Wow.
That was 1973.
Yeah.
I don't know. You probably weren't even thought of at that point.
No, I wasn't.
And so it's, you know, I've been lucky. We were TV2, then we became NewsCenter. Now we're NewsCenter Maine, and I've been lucky. I went away from the two stations for 12 years. I went and worked for then U.S. Senator Bill Cohen for 3 years, which was a great learning experience. Yeah. Among the things I learned was I didn't really want to work for government. And then I was able to get a job with Maine Public Television, MPBN it was referred to back then, doing public affairs programs. That was great, but it reminded me how what I really love to do is be a reporter.
50 years after that clip, you won your first Emmy. How meaningful is that to you?
It actually was my second.
Your second?
Yes.
Well, I'm not a journalist. I don't do my research.
Well, you had no reason to, yeah. It's very cool. I won an Emmy Award 7 or 8 years ago for a political series.
I didn't know that. I'm
sorry. This one was for these are New England Emmy Awards. This one was for a feature story, kind of Maine history feature story. And it feels great.
Yeah.
And then back in December, I got this award, the biggest plaque I've ever seen. I needed a pickup truck to bring it home, from the same organization that gives the Emmy Awards, New England Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, and National Academy, excuse me, and for 50 years of TV work.
That's great.
So,
congratulations.
And so it's, and you talk, it's like the smack upside the head. That you're thinking, oh my God, I've been doing this 50 years.
Yeah, you can do it for another 50.
No.
Let me ask you this. We got to go, but how much money would it take to get you to shave the mustache?
I don't think anybody's going to want to see that.
All right, very good. Well, you can see Don Carrigan weeknights on 207 on the stations of NewsCenter Maine.